go live. And I'm live. Amazing. Smooth. Yes. Okay, that's what I wanted. Perfect. I do need this here. Let's put it over here. And I'm live. Amazing. Smooth. Yes. Okay, that's what I wanted. Oh, amazing. There's no wind either. That's great. All right. Hello, everybody. I'll call this a stream marathon. This is a second stream in less than 24 hours. That is quite amazing. We are live on time, even 10 minutes before. We had a bit of a interruption with the internet, but all should be good now. And our first arrival is going to be American Airlines flight 2500 coming in from, that is an Airbus A321 coming in from Montego Bay. And spoilers up, reversers out on that. That is incredible. We do have the British Airways A380 once again here. Wait, no crap, bro. Why? I don't have the photo either. Alright, that's fine, you know. I had a special thumbnail, but no data. Great. Oh, excellent connection. I am, you know, YouTube, it's teasing me. It's teasing me, alright. Alright, so on the arrival board, we do have American Airlines flight 2785 coming in from JFK, New York, followed by American Eagle flight 5848 coming in from Bloomington. That is a CRJ900ER. We do have on the west side, we have American Airlines flight 81 coming in from London Heathrow, a 777-300ER. I will try to remember it and catch it. And on the west side, third ready for arrival is American Eagle flight 4072 coming in from Wichita Falls, an Embraer JE145LR. In terms of departures, we do have this one departure, American Airlines flight 1245. And on your screen right now is the British Airways A380. Oh, wait, don't put it on the spoilers up, reversers out on that 737. Please don't put it on the tripod. Please. That British Airways A380. That arrival was American Airlines flight 2785, a 737-800 coming in from JFK, New York. On the other side, I think I'm going to focus on that, is Sun Country Airlines flight 738, a 737-800 coming in from Punta Cana. Don't see it just yet. Yeah, I don't see it quite yet. Oh yeah, I do see it now. It's pretty far. We're gonna have to wait a little bit on that. We should have Qatar Airways, a A350-1000 estimated departure 7:20. That will probably be our first heavy of the day. A A350-1000 going to Doha. And it looks like that British Airways is, in fact, ready. It's got its transponder on. Quite interesting. That is 30 minutes early, but it looks like do have the American Eagle and the Mesa Airlines livery, apparently. So that American Eagle flight is actually operated by Mesa Airlines. Spoilers up, reversers out on that Embraer ERJ145LR. And this is the same scene. Oh, we do have, sorry about that, we have Sun Country Airlines. There it is, that is the 737-800 right there. And going back to what I was going to focus on, we have same scene as yesterday, the Qatar Airways 777-200LR and the Qantas Dreamliner 787-9. Oh, I do see the American Airlines flight 81 coming in from Heathrow, London Heathrow. That is 9 hours, 15 minutes flight time. A 777-300ER, and I'm going to focus on it now. And there was that 777. Now we do have a small A321neo, not that small actually, going to Seattle, American Airlines, flight 1241. Again, that is an A321neo. Right there, turning. So it looks like we actually have some departures. Next arrival is American Eagle, flight 3628, coming in from Lawton, a ERJ 145LR, which is right on your screen. Spoilers up, reversers out on that. And we do have that A321neo right there. That is going to Seattle. That is flight 1245. is up in the air. And the landing gear being retracted. And we will be focusing on that A380. That is pretty much one of the main reasons we are here today. We're also going to get Iberia, an A330-200, also going to be arriving. And as of right now, we have our next arrival is American Airlines Flight 2168 coming in from Santa Barbara, an Airbus A319. And it's kind of far. It's right now in northern Grapevine. What did you do on your phone, Emil? What did you do on it? Okay, because the stream's lagging now. I know. I don't know what's happening. What do you want me to do about it? I can't do anything about it. I'm not even moving the camera, it's a still frame. That flight is coming from Santa Barbara, an Airbus A319. Spoilers up, reversers out on that A319. There's that A380 again. Our next arrival is American Eagle Flight 4004 coming in from Monterey, an Embraer E175LR. Just a minute out, followed by American Eagle, operated by SkyWest, Flight 3012 coming in from Aspen. That is a CRJ 700ER. And right now on departure, board we have American Eagle Flight 4157 coming in going to Monterey, also an Embraer E175LR, and a Gulfstream G150. And we also have American Airlines Flight 2400 going to Tulsa, a 737-800. I'm actually gonna go to that little Gulfstream G150 right there. That is a private executive jet, just sitting there. Right now for departure though, we do have that E175LR going to Monterey. That is American Eagle Flight 4157, and there it's starting to get a move on. There it is, starting to move. And there's the nose up on that, and it is up in the air. That 777 is American Airlines Flight 81, sorry. That came from London Heathrow. That is a 777-300ER. Not British Airways, but soon we will have British Airways in A380 depart. Oh my god. Anyway, that was 9 hours, 15 minutes flight time. There it is taxiing to Terminal D. And there's that British Airways still has its transponder on. And we do have an arrival of American Eagle. Spoilers up. Reversers out on that CRJ 700 LR. And those are the two flights, either coming from or going to Heathrow. Again, that was flight 3012 coming in from Aspen, a CRJ 700 ER. And we do have a UPS 767 going to Austin right now, getting pushed back. That is only 200 miles. That is driving distance. I mean, it's what, a 3-hour flight? I mean, not flight, drive. That's a 3-hour drive, I think, from here. Instead, choosing to fly a plane. And there's that executive jet. That's another one that is a Gulfstream G280. Just crossed the runway, and we do have an arrival coming in. That is an A319. And you can start to hear the engine starting on that UPS. Spoilers up, reversers out. And there's that UPS 767 right there. On the departure board, we do have American Airlines Flight 339 going to Phoenix in Airbus A321, followed by American Airlines Flight 1555 going to Grand Rapids in Airbus A319, and lastly followed by United Express Flight 6161 going to Houston, an Embraer E175LR. And we are going to go to the departure. That is American Airlines Flight 339 going to Phoenix. And there's an arrival coming in. That is another Airbus A319. And spoilers up, reversers out. And there's that flight going to Phoenix. And landing gear being retracted. And flight information now. We had American Airlines Flight 1705 coming in from Monterey, an Airbus A319. And departure-wise, we had American Airlines Flight 339 going to Phoenix, an Airbus A321neo. And we have another departure, which is American Airlines Flight 1555 going to Grand Rapids. It is an Airbus A319. And there's the landing gear being retracted. UPS right now is starting to taxi, and we are going to go over to that United Express going to Houston, and Embraer E175LR. That is flight 6161. The landing gear being retracted, and we're going to quickly go over to that 767. I'm going to let it do all the talking. And there it is, quieter, as we don't have the turbines literally like 100 yards from us. And that flight is going to Austin. That is flight 787, taking a 767. And it's got its flaps set for departure. Right now, all its lights set for departure. Looks like we've got two MD-11s, one 757 and two 767s for UPS right now here at the hub. And arrival-wise, we have American Airlines flight 1707 coming in from Oklahoma City, a Airbus A319, followed by American Airlines flight 2496 coming in from Portland, an Airbus A321. And we are going to pan over to, face off, but we are going to pan over to the arriving plane. That is an Airbus A319. Spoilers up, reversers out for that. And we are going to head right back to that 767. And we have that flight from Portland arriving in just 2 minutes. That flight is followed by American Eagle flight 3326 coming in from San Jose, an Embraer E175LR, followed by American Airlines flight 2769 coming in from Seattle, an Airbus A321. And on the departure board, we do have UPS going to Austin. Right now, disappeared on my radar. We also have American Airlines flight 1381 going to Fresno, a 737-800. We have Delta Airlines, a A220-100 going to LaGuardia, a flight 676. We also have American Airlines flight 2583 going to Santa Barbara, an Airbus A319. American Eagle flight 3831 going to San Luis, an Embraer E175LR. We have American Eagle flight 3509 going to Bentonville, an Embraer E175LR. And last but not least, American Eagle flight 3267 going to Bismarck, a CRJ 700ER. Now my mouth is dry right now because of the amount of flight numbers that I just said. Actually, yeah. Let's see if that 767 for UPS, is it gonna wait or is it just gonna go? Just drink some water. Yeah, that UPS 767 disappeared from the radar. It's hiding. And the Qatar Airways is supposed to depart in the next 5 minutes. I don't think that's true, but let's hope so. And we do have the arrival of American Airlines Flight 2496 coming in from Portland, an Airbus A321. And spoilers up, reversers out on that A321. We are going to go back to that 767. Our next arrival is American Eagle Flight 3326 coming in from San Jose, an Embraer E175LR. Departure-wise, we do have American Airlines Flight 2583 going to Santa Barbara, a A319 right there, right behind that UPS 767. And engines set to toga. And we're going to go to the arrival. Spoilers up. Reversers out on the Embraer E175LR coming in from San Jose. And the next departure is another E175. There it is, and that is going to San Luis, an Embraer E175, American Eagle Flight 3831. There's the nose up on that E175. And we have another arrival. And spoilers up, reversers out on that Airbus A321. Flight info on that. That was an A321 coming in from Seattle, flight 2769. And we are going to go to the 767, still holding for departure. By the way, do you not realize the fact that it's intaking only 10 watts and we're outputting 30? And Qatar Airways just turned on its transponder. That is an A350-1000. Right now getting pushed back. I don't think we'll be able to see it, but we will be able to see it once it starts taxiing. Wait, what? That's muted. From where am I hearing that? Oh, and we have that 767 right now lined up for departure. And it's going to turn and burn. And that is a 767 flight 787, and it is going to Austin. And very early takeoff. Landing gear being retracted. And let's see if we can see that Qatar Airways. Or is the massive A380 going to be in its way? And I think it is. So we are going to go to the departures. That is American Eagle. Flight 3267 going to Bismarck. It is a CRJ 700ER. Followed by American Airlines Flight 1434 going to Vancouver. That is a 737-800. And it looks like we do have an arrival of an A321, sorry. And it came from Eugene. That is Flight 2756. Spoilers up, reversers out on that A321. We have Spirit on the other side, departing. Rarely have Spirit on this side anymore. And up next for departure, that is American Airlines Flight 1434 going to Vancouver. It is a 737-800. And our next arrival is American Airlines Flight 1497 coming in from Wichita in Airbus A319. But we are going to stick with the departure for right now. And there it is, up in the air right now. And landing gear being retracted. Still can't see that Qatar. And we do have the arrival. Spoilers up, reversers out on that. That was American Airlines Flight 1497 coming in from Wichita. That was an Airbus A319 that we just looked at. And Qatar Airways just pushed back. And it's just hiding behind that A380, but we're going to go to the departure right now. Going to Doha, that Qatar. That's Flight 730. an Airbus A350-1000. But right now, up for departure, we have American Eagle Flight 3053 going to Fargo, a CRJ 700ER. We're going to go to the arrival of American Airlines Flight 2393 coming in from Fresno, a 737-800. And spoilers up, reversers out on that 737. We're gonna go to the next departure, which is American Airlines Flight 810 going to Ontario, a Airbus A321. Next up for arrival is American Airlines American Eagle Flight 4189 coming in from Grand Junction, a Embraer E170. There's that Qatar Airways A350. That was a quick taxi, quick engine startup, but I mean, pretty happy to see it. It's my favorite plane. And there it is. That is going to, there's that Qatar Airways. That flight is going, the flight we just saw is going to Ontario. That was an Airbus A321. And we're going to see the famous right turn of Qatar Airways. Right there, that right turn. And it is now heading towards us. Crossing fingers for a east side departure. Keep getting them confused. And going for an arrival real quick is a small Embraer E170. And we are going to stop to go see that Qatar Airways. That American Airlines came from Grand Junction, Embraer E170. There's that Qatar Airways A350. British Airways still not pushed back, still estimated for a 7:40 departure. And we should have Iberia arriving soon. And Abu Mohammed says hi to everyone that is there, and hello to you too, and hello to everyone else, all the 28 other people on the stream. Hello to everyone on the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Feel free to send chats, and it'll pop up on the screen. So hello to you, Abu Mohammed 2020. Came in just in time for the Qatar Airways A350-1000. Hopefully this time going east. And Abu Hamid saying Qatar was at Dallas, and yeah, you are correct. It is at Dallas. About to fly back to Doha. It is here right now at Dallas. No! Qatar Airways going west. It's not what we wanted. We will still catch it though. Don't think it's hiding from us just yet. We will see it depart right as it goes above all the terminals. We will see it. Still trying to wonder where that Iberia is. Said it would arrive at 7:42, and right now it's 7:31, so should be arriving any minute. We're gonna stay with that Qatar as long as I can. And there it is, right now crossing over the main road that leads you to the DFW airport terminals. So anyone who's driving there right now probably feels incredibly special if they care. And there it goes, and we are going to focus until the other one departs, until the Qatar departs. We are going to focus on Delta and A22100 going to Detroit, flight 2268. And Abu Mohammed, I did see your chat, and I will put it up on the screen just after this departure. And there's that Delta departing. And we're going to put the second Qatar on the screen. Same with Qantas, both tails. As Abu Mohammed says, I miss Dallas. And I guess that's what I'm here for, to make sure you have live coverage from Dallas here. Yes, we are here from Dallas to show you what Dallas right now is like. And we do have a departure, American Airlines flight 726 going to Newark Liberty Airport. That is an Airbus A321. And it's departing right here on your screen. And there's that nose up, and we're gonna go to a very quick arrival. That is a American Eagle. That is an Embraer E175LR coming in from El Paso. That is flight 3731. Spoilers up, reversers out. And we'll go to the departure. That is American Airlines 737-800 going to Minneapolis. It is flight 1578, followed by Delta Airlines, a 737-900ER going to Detroit, flight 2353, and lastly followed by American Eagle flight 3009 going to Colorado Springs, a CRJ 700ER. There's that 737. And going to the arrival, Frontier. An Airbus A320. Spoilers up, reversers out on that A320. Flight information is coming in from Las Vegas in the Hazel the Chipmunk livery. That is an Airbus A320neo, flight 132. And we have Delta Airlines, a 737-900 going to Detroit, flight 2353. Didn't see that 3 there. It is a 737-900ER. And a early nose up, saying that it is very light, actually, meaning that it probably has less passengers than thought that it would have. And we do have American Airlines arrival. That is a 737-800. Spoilers up, reversers out on that 737. Flight information that came from Reno, Nevada. It is a 737-800, flight 2391. And we're going to focus on the next big plane coming out of Dallas. It is going to be British Airways flight 192, an Airbus A380 going to London Heathrow. It is scheduled for a 7:30 departure, probably delayed to somewhere around the 8 o'clock area. But that is pretty shortly. We do have American Eagle flight 3009 going to Colorado Springs, a CRJ 700ER that is operated by SkyWest. Right there. Oh God, you can barely see it, but it does say operated by SkyWest. And the nose up. There it goes. We do have an arrival, American Eagle flight 5749 coming in from Houston, operated by Mesa Airlines. That is a CRJ 900ER. Spoilers up. Reversers out on that. And we do have another departure. There's American Eagle flight 5887 going to Rapid City, operated by Mesa Airlines. It is another CRJ 900ER. I was about to say 700, but it is a 900. And there's that nose up. And we do have that American Eagle. Looks like it's going north. It is... What can I do about it? What can I do? Tell me what I can do about it. And there's spoilers up. reversers out on that T175. Waiting for that British Airways to get pushed back. That came from Lubbock, flight 3324. And the Brano logist says, nice stream. Thanks. No problem. Thank you for your compliment. Thank you so much. That is American Airlines flight 2375 going to Salt Lake City, a 737-800. And we have an arrival, American Airlines flight 2858 coming in from St. Louis, a Airbus A319. And Qatar right now departing. We're going to wait for it. We're going to miss our departure on our side to get the departure on that side. It is right now rolling on 17 center. Or sorry. No, not 17 right. Center and left are for arrivals. Waiting for that departure of that Qatar Airways. There it is. That's the Qatar Airways A350. Going to Doha, flight 730. Departing on the west side of the airport. There it goes. We have an arrival. Another Airbus A319. Spoilers up, reversers out on that A319. Flight information on that. That was American Airlines flight 1736 coming in from Madison. The British Airways A380 still not pushed back. We do have another arrival. That is American Airlines flight 941 coming in from Albuquerque, a 737-800. Spoilers up, reversers out quickly on that. Go back to the British Airways A380. We have Iberia on the west side. That is disappointing. I actually do see Iberia flight 6146 coming in from Madrid, an A330-200. Arriving in a minute, and it is on the west side. I can see it. Still too far, but we will be catching it. We will see it taxi up to Terminal D. It'll be on our side, so we won't need to worry about not seeing it. British Airways should be pushing back any minute. Departure, we have American Airlines Flight 2837 going to Portland in Airbus A321, followed by American Airlines Flight 2697 going to LAX, also an Airbus A321, followed by American Eagle Flight 5810 going to the Sioux Falls. There's an A320. That's coming from Milwaukee, Flight 1733. And spoilers up, reversers out on that, and we're going to pan over to the Iberia. There it is, that Iberia. That is Flight 6146 coming in from Madrid. And there it goes behind the buildings. Right now landing. That departure right now on our side is American Airlines Flight 2837 going to Portland and Airbus A321. And we do have Frontier flights 1246 going to Orlando and Airbus A321 in the Falcon livery. That is right now going towards a departure on our side. And there's that nose up. And there's the landing gear getting retracted and nose up. And we do have Steve Butcher saying, "Great stream, keep it up, watching from New Zealand." Hello to all the New Zealand viewers. That's a first for me. I had someone from Australia. Welcome from New Zealand. I'm glad to have you here. It's my pleasure to stream for you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. And spoilers up, reversers out on that. That is Flight 679 coming in from Phoenix in Airbus A321. We do have a departure. American Eagle, operated by Mesa Airlines, going to Sioux Falls. That is a CRJ 900 ER. Got them confused. And is Flight 5810. And there's that nose up on that CRJ 900. And there it goes up in the air. And landing gear being retracted. So we go back to the British Airways A380. Our next departure is American Airlines Flight 2235 going to Denver in Airbus A321. And Alex Loza saying, "Hi, just found your channel." Hello, Alex. Welcome. I'm glad you found my channel. I hope you're enjoying the stream. And they've officially turned on landing lights for the planes. We can officially see them. That is the Airbus A321 going to Denver, Flight 2235. We do have an arrival and we are going to go to it. Flight information. That is American Airlines Flight 2065 coming in from Salt Lake City, an Airbus A321. Spoilers up, reversers out on that Airbus A321. And we do have Turkish that just turned on its transponder. Turkish Flight 192 going to Istanbul, 787-9 Dreamliner. And now it's the race between British Airways and Turkish Airlines. In what I think, it is going to be British Airways. Turkish Airlines has worse delays. And Alex saying, how is the weather in Dallas? Looks cloudy and dark. No rain. We haven't had rain in probably like 2 months, I think. Weather's good. A little bit hot, but for the middle of July, it is pretty cool. Yes, it's partly cloudy. We do have some clouds coming in, happily. That sun is absolutely cooking me. Yeah. That's the weather here. That's the forecast. Right now, it is 96 degrees. But with the sun being gone, it's a bit better. And it looks like we do have a departure, and that Frontier did go west, of course. American Eagle Flight 3698 going to Mexico. That is an Embraer E175LR. Right there. And Iberia, right now taxiing. Okay, so we don't have Iberia just yet. Iberia will be coming in to our side. It has already landed, but it will be taxiing to Terminal D. And Terminal D is on our side, so we will be seeing it taxiing in just a few minutes. And engines set to toga. Looks like it's a really, really light flight. Yep. No, it's actually normal. Not too light. Yeah, not too light. It's normal weight. Not too heavy, not too light. And there it is up in the air, with the landing gear being retracted. And we do have a new message coming in. We have Southwest Air 521 saying, hello there from McKinney, Texas, not too far from us. Hello. We are here at Founders Plaza observation deck here at the DFW airport. How are you today? Spoilers up, reversers out, and we do have the Qatar 777-200LR right now getting towed to the gates from the parking area. And last time we did actually miss that. So today we won't. And Iberia right now taxiing. I cannot see it. It is right now hidden, or not, right there behind the bridge. And there's that Iberia. We're gonna stay with Qatar, big Q. We're gonna have both in the frame as Southwest Air 521 says, I'm doing excellent. I live in my dream, as you know. When is the British Airways going to be taxiing to the runway back to London Heathrow? It should be almost any minute. And we do have Alex saying, just wanted to say, this is awesome. I have to agree, it is actually awesome. We do have Soren with Sam saying, love those 737s. Agree, I mean, they're amazing. And we have also Southwest Air saying, taxi instead of texting. And I knew what you meant, don't worry. And Alex saying, how old are you? I'm 14 years old, and so am I. And we're gonna pan over to the Iberia A330-200. That came in from Madrid 10.5 hours ago. That was flight 6146. And it looks like British Airways is getting pushed back as we speak right now. And we're going to go with the British Airways A380. We are going to stay with it as it gets pushed back. And answering your question, Southwest Air, it is right now getting pushed back as we're speaking. Southwest Air saying, one time I flew with the American Airlines flight 2581 from Milwaukee to Dallas. It was a non-stop flight, but it was a perfect flight for me. Yeah, we fly American since it's their hub here, so I can agree. And Joseph says, please broadcast the internal announcements as in case of Sydney Airport. All right. And Elizabeth Klein says, I love airplanes so much, just like me. And Alex says, really? Wow, that is so cool. Thanks for this. No problem. Anything for my viewers. And Soren with Sam, A380, 10 exclamation marks. Everyone get excited. It's about to depart soon. And yeah, you're right. I should turn on air traffic control tower. I don't know. Let me turn it on. Just 1 second. A little bit of downtime. Alright, it's now loading. We should have air traffic control in just a second. And there's that British Airways A380, bright and ready for departure. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. And we do have Iberia, the A330-200 right there just holding. But we are going, we're having flight control tests. There's the rudder. And yeah, we should have air traffic control tower now. Yep, we're having air traffic. Please tell me in the chat, everyone who's here, if air traffic control is working. We have an executive jet, a Dreamline executive aviation jet coming in from Portland. It is a Dassault Falcon 900. TriStar engine, TriStar. And spoilers up. Amazing, and we're going straight back to the British Airways A380. It's gonna stay there. Right now the tug is right now pushing it I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's the tug. There's that tug. This is same exact pushback as yesterday. This is incredible.
1331 traffic holds in position. Cross number 18 left at Whiskey Lima.
Do we actually have air traffic? Yeah, we have air traffic control tower. I just heard it. Amazing.
American 1832 cross number 18 left at Bravo, hold short of golf.
There it is, finishing its pushback. And if it taxis the same way that it did yesterday when we were here, it should be taxiing in the middle between both runways, and we will get very close up engine noise. And we do have Alaska Airlines in the Honoring Those Who Serve livery. It is a 737-900 ER. Should I pan over to it or not? I'm going to pan over to it when it departs, because right now it's number 2 for departure. If I zoom out a little bit, that's Qantas. And there's Iberia right now not holding anymore. So right as that British Airways starts taxiing, that Iberia is just going to take in its slot. And Southwest Air saying, stay with British Airways. Alright. And Alex saying, going into 9th grade next school year. Yep. Good luck to you, my friend. Oh. Not what I tried to do. We're chilling. And we've gotten 1 vote so far saying British Airways. So right now we are 100% staying with British Airways and not going to the Alaska Airlines 737-900 in the Honoring Those Who Serve livery. And Jean says beautiful. Yeah, I mean, this scenery, especially in sunset, it's just perfect for the spot. This location, the sun is behind us, each plane is golden. I agree, really beautiful. And Alex saying, thanks, no problem. Soren with Sam says, same, I want to be a pilot for Southwest, if you can tell by my profile pic. Yeah, I can tell. You really like Southwest. I mean, your name, your profile pic. And Blurps Aviation saying Alaska. So right now we have a 50-50. We need a tiebreaker. We still have currently about 30 seconds left. And Jean says, beautiful A380. And Ben, a talk show, says, very beautiful to watch. Thank you, everyone who said compliments about the stream. It's taken me a while to set everything up, to get all the equipment. I went through 3 cameras just to get the best one. And it says, Southwest Air 521 says, we have an American Airlines in the TWA Retrojet livery coming in from San Jose. And let's see if he is right. Don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. And Soren with Sam says A380, which breaks the tie. Right now it is 2-for-1 with A380. And never mind, Alaska Airlines is gone. Looks like Eva Air started flying back to Houston not long ago. All right, let's see. And he is correct. And Southwest Air 521 is correct. We have a 737-800 estimated to land at around 8:30. So just around after the British Airways departs, which is perfect for us. And it looks like Jean is saying about Brazil's international airport. And Alex says wants to start a live stream soon here in California. I'd support you, my friend. Southwest Air 521 says sorry for it moving. And Alex says, by the way, just got a new subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing. Southwest Air says it's coming in later today at 8:29. That is correct. It'll be arriving in 23 minutes. So now, if I zoom out just a little bit, there's the Iberia. They're gonna have a head-to-head, but they're on two different taxiways, so. And there's that British Airways A380. We are going to stay with it all the way until it is up in the air and landing gear retracted. Did its famous right turn onto taxiing to runway 18 left, hopefully. Yeah, I have faith in it. Yesterday it really surprised me. Let's have it again.
Short of 18 left, Golf 8. American 1482 on FB Park, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
I've got to.
FB Park, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff, American 1482.
Okay. Yesterday we had a bit of a power shortage. Looks like today it's much better. Oh my. The wind today is really picking up. Iberia's had to hold on taxiways so much today. Don't know if it's...
American 2254 on Ambulaire, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff. On Ambulaire to 18 left, clear for takeoff. Delta 1660, it's to be turn, runway 18 left, final point.
And it looks like Jean says that there are a lot of planes going through Brazil. Going from Brazil and DFW.
American 1482, contact up.
And yeah. And Soarin' with Sam says this is absolutely an amazing stream with great views. Thank you so much. It is absolutely my pleasure to be broadcasting for you guys today. And Southwest Air says we might get a chance to see American Airlines 777-200 flight 128 coming in from Seoul in South Korea. That is correct. I'm hoping we'll be able to see it. That is something we're gonna probably see it.
Contact Spark.
Right now, British Airways just in front of Terminal B, whereas from our place it looks like it's just finished with Terminal D.
that was 3224 at Golf 8 cross runway 18 left, contact ground 25.
Golf 8 cross 18 left, over ground 25, 3224.
Spirit 1017 cross runway 18 left at Golf 8, contact ground 25. Cross 18 left at Golf 8 and ground at 85 at Sterling.
If you listen close to the air traffic control tower, you will soon hear that they are going to announce the British Airways A380 Speedbird Flight 192 announced cleared for takeoff.
20 left at Bravo, 0.65 on top of the bridge, American 2377. Delta 1666, contact departure. 1443, I think I gave you the wrong frequency. It's 65 on the bridge. Yep, got it, thanks. Yep, no problem. Thank you guys for the patience tonight. Yep.
And it looks like it is departing on the east side as we want it to.
Super 92 Whiskey, Super, roger. Tower runway 4228.
Taxiing pretty fast.
4228, DFW Tower, wind 13018, runway 18 right, cleared to land.
I mean, that is incredible.
4228. Super 92 Whiskey, Super, runway 18 left, full length, line up and wing.
Line up and wait, full length, runway 18 left, 92 Whiskey, Super.
Sounds like we have a APU of one of the MD-11s turned on. And there's that turn right there it's about to make. And we have Gene saying that there's a lot of flights between Dallas and Sao Paulo every day. And we have Joseph saying that he thinks that she thinks that there's going to be a heavy queue there for takeoff. I think so too. And Southwest Air saying, look right there by the British Airways A380. Yeah, it's getting real close to us. I mean, I think I'm going to have to mute air traffic control tower for this, right as they cleared for takeoff.
What is that? Is that the double-decker British Air? What is that? A380. The what? A380. A380. Didn't it just start coming from here? Recently, yeah.
There it is. Is it going to turn and burn? Let's see. And I'm going to shut myself up and let you guys listen to those engines.
Super 92 Whiskey, heavy, wind 130 at 16, RNAV 2B park. Runway 18 left, clear for takeoff. Shuttle 5819 DFW Tower, caution, wake turbines, have Super A380 departs inboard runway 18 right, clear to land. 18 right, clear to land. Alpha 4228, hold short of runway 18 left at Whiskey Kilo. Short of 18 left at Whiskey Kilo, runway 4228. Good evening, envoy 4193, visual 18 right. Envoy 4193 DFW Tower, runway 18 right, cleared to land, wind 13015.
And that was the British Airways A380 departure. There's Iberia. We should have Turkish Airlines right now departing any minute. And 26 saying, sad they got rid of it at my airport. I'm curious what airport was closest to you. I think they got rid of it at Los Angeles, but I think at San Francisco and Miami they still fly it. I'm not sure. And Mayank Patel saying British Airways, and that is correct indeed. That is British Airways that we just saw. That was the A380. Up next, we do have Sun Country in the newest livery. It is departing to Minneapolis, flight 504. And Peter 939 saying the west side of the airport is right where you are. And yeah, looking at it on a map, yeah, you're correct. We are on the west side, but from my view, we're looking at it from north to south. And the map usually looks at it from south to north, saying it's gone. There's that Sun Country going to Minneapolis.
Air Shuttle 5819, hold short of runway 18 left, take off 8.
Oh, spoilers up, reverses after that. Embraer E175 LR for American Eagle. Flight information in just a second. And there's that nose up, and the aircraft is in the air. And now retracting the landing gear. And flight information on that. Alex saying, just came in from watching SFO live plane spotting, welcome back. And Gene saying, beautiful big jet 737. Yes. And Peter 939 saying, you're on the west side looking east. Correct, you're looking southeast.
1227, on half to Laren. Runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
On half to Laren. Clear for takeoff on 18 left.
And then Gene saying, oh, American jet. Yes, American actually operates, they're the main hub of this airport. All right, we have, whoa, I'm confused right now. Radar says we have Alaska Airlines flight 756 going to Seattle, but I don't see it in person.
504, contact port.
This is quite funny. The radar is acting up. Turkish Airlines starting to push back now, I think. Yeah, I think so. And Southwest Air 521 saying, after the arrival or takeoff, are you going to pend the American Airlines flight 128 coming in from Seoul? Oh yes, right now. There's that 777-200 from Seoul. We had Korean Air arrive in this morning. Spoilers up, reversers out for that 777. Thank you for reminding me. Alex saying, I love your live stream. First day watching, already love it. Thank you so much. And 26 saying, is the Dallas heat bad? During the day, you can melt. I mean, just like ice cream melts, so can you. But we are here past sunset, so the sun isn't really cooking you and the heat is starting to lower. Gene says jet, and Taylor says love the Qantas represent. Yes, and Southwest Air 521 says no problem. And Mayank says, I want to see Dolphin's plane, one of the largest plane in the globe. I don't know what the Dolphin's plane is. You're going to need to clarify on that. And there's that 777. Turkish Airlines still not pushing back. I don't know what's happening. They're having major delays. They're supposed to depart. And there's that Qantas. Just for you, Taylor. And Chris B says, howdy from Mansfield, Texas. Howdy to you too, here from Founders Plaza Observation Deck. You're at DFW Airport. Alright, and you have Qantas and the American Airlines 777-200ER coming in from Seoul. 12 hours, 15 minutes flight time. Flight 128. There it is, filling up your screen right there. We do have another arrival. American Airlines, American Eagle, flight 4237 coming in from Bentonville. That's American Eagle, a E175LR. And spoilers up. Hard landing, very hard landing, reversers out. That was a very hard landing. There's that 777 that just came from Seoul. We're gonna go to that Qantas. And we have Alex saying, howdy from Fresno, California. Howdy to you too. Gene saying, big Boeing. Yes, that 777 was a big Boeing plane that just came in. And Chris B saying, did I miss Finnair? Yeah, I think I missed it too though. So, I mean, Finnair departed at 5 or 4. I think it's like 4:30. I can check. Yeah, it was 4:30 it departed. And we only came here at 6. So, you didn't miss anything. And John Dyer saying, thinking about starting a live stream in OKC. I mean, you'd be a special one. I don't think anyone's streaming out there in OKC, so you'd be a first. But with the heat there, I don't know if you want to.
Almost 4237 at Gulf 8, cross runway 18 left, contact ground 25.
There's a CRJ 700ER for American Eagle. That came in from Loretto. That is flight 3171. And spoilers up, reversers out on that CRJ 700. Back to Qantas. And Chris B says, took that flight from Seoul in economy to DFW. It was brutal. Ooh. I can imagine. 12 hours in economy must be really hard. And Gene saying, Qantas, 787. Yes. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to see that depart. That is almost departing at midnight over here. We will try our best, though. Departure-wise, we have no departures. We do have a Mary flight coming in from Arlington. Right there, that is an Embraer EMB 120ER. And Volaris pushing back flight 391 going to Mexico City, and Airbus A320 hopefully departing on our side. Most likely, yes. Still Turkish not departing. Original departure time 8:15. So any minute now. Any minute. It's got its transponder on. I can't see it from here because it's farther in tucked into Terminal D, so I cannot see it. You can barely see the plane from like in real life because of how small it is. It looks like just a normal car, just like ground services. And there it goes behind the fence. We'll pan over to Qantas. We love Qantas out here. Gene says beautiful jets, and Kaj says hello from Nassau, Bahamas, hello to you too.
United 1235, DFW.
And Jean says King Air. Yes, I don't think that was King Air. Yeah, that was a Mary flight. That Qantas soon going to be towed to the gates, as I think Turkish Airlines will get out of the gates. Looks like Terminal D is pretty hot out there. Not having enough room. Gonna have to go to the parking area. Departure wise, we are starting to get some departures. American Eagle Flight 3771 going to Wilmington. An Embraer E175LR right now is the only one that we currently have. Right there. Taxiing to us. Or towards us, not to us. Towards us.
Vortex 666 Alpha 5, join Bravo, Charlie to the right. V monitor ground 25.
We do have that United in the background. And we do have Southwest Air 521 saying, I don't know, so I found a perfect flight for American Airlines to go to JFK. Can you tell me what flight is going to JFK or not? Yeah, I can check on the departure board what flights are going to JFK as of right now. There are many flights for American Airlines going to JFK. So, currently, sorry about that, currently, departures to JFK, we have
3771 DFW Tower on to B Park, runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 18 left, RNAV to B Park.
we have a United Airlines A319 in their newest paint scheme. And now landing on 18 right. And there it lands. Spoilers up, reversers out on that. Alright, as of right now, we don't have any flights to JFK. Let's see, DFW, JFK. We've got plenty of flights. Right now we have one that's in the air already. Yeah, you can put the solar panels away. Oh, it died. The thing died. Wait, how did it die?
Just did.
It didn't. What? It's right here. We're using the power. It's charging. What are you talking about? There's plenty of flights. We have 3 American Airlines flights going to JFK a day. We have flight 2292, flight 2423, and flight 998. And there's an Airbus A321.
United 1235.
And spoilers up, reversers out on that. And we got a good question. Alex saying, how often do you go live? So I try to go live twice a week, trying on the weekends, but we just had it, we found opportunity. Why are you unplugging? Why are you unplugging? It had power. It does, it does. Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
I was 3771, connect departure.
3771, switching. Tower, good evening, envoy 3781, 7 miles for 18 right.
All right, and
18 right, cleared to land.
we have Valaris right now taxiing.
18 right, clear to land on boy 3781.
Right there, that is a little A320.
American 1923, DFW Timber, runway 18 left, line up away. Line up away, 20 left, American 1923.
We do have an arrival. We have American Eagle, flight 3752, operated by Envoy Air, coming in from Springfield, an Embraer E175LR.
Short of runway 18 left. Echo 6, Echo Bravo, hold short of 18 left, right 2635. American 1923, RNAV to Lair, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff. RNAV Lair, clear for takeoff, American 1923.
Spoilers up, reversers out on that, and Mayank saying 24 hours. No, sadly this is not a 24-hour stream. Wish it was. And Southwest Air
Yes, sir.
521 says you should fly to Los Angeles. There's an Asiana A380. It's going to be returning back. Yes, there is. But flights right now are extremely expensive. I mean, they're charging like $700 a ticket right now. Like that is incredible. I'm not going to pay $700 a ticket to go see one plane. I wish I could, but I'm not a millionaire, so not worth my money. Good idea though. I was actually thinking about that 2 weeks ago. I wanted to buy a ticket, but they're just so expensive. I can't. And Gene says Valaris goes to Mexico, I'm pretty sure. And yes, they do. Their second main op. How many operators are there? There's Viva Airbus, Air Mexico, and Valaris. So there's 3 operators. They're one of the 3.
Cross 20 left and Alpha to Golf, Golf, United on Bravo. 2635 will call them up on top bridge. With 3752 cross runway 18 left at Whiskey Kilo.
And Asiana Cargo right now turned on its transponder going to Seattle, a 747-400.
American 1923, contact departure. Departure, American.
And Alex says, can you be live on Tuesday? My sister's landing next Tuesday. If it's around sunset or so, then maybe so. I mean, I'm gonna have to find the right time. It'll be kind of tough. Usually, I'm gonna try and go out of my way to catch it. I need can I have the flight information? Like, what flight number? And that should be it. And then I can tell you if I can or not. But I will try really hard to go for it. There's that Valaris A320 right now departing. There it goes. And Turkish Airlines has pushed back, it looks like. And there it is, up in the air, Valaris. And there's Turkish Airlines. Finally. And Gene says, beautiful A320 Valaris. Yes, indeed beautiful. There's that American Airlines 737 that came from Omaha. That's flight 2466. The 737-800. Spoilers up, reversers out, and we're going to focus on that Turkish Airlines. And Southwest Air 521 says, alrighty, I'm gonna have to log off. Have a nice day and keep up the good work. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. It was my pleasure to be broadcasting this live for you and for everyone here. I'm going to be staying here, but for you, I hope you have a nice rest of your day as well.
American Local 804 Heavy DFW tower.
That's Turkish. I think it's, yeah, it's taxiing. That's it, it's done. It's ready to take off. Now let's hope it's not like yesterday and we just came here and it departed on the east side. So let's hope that we... It's on the west side. Let's hope that. Again, we do have Asiana Cargo at 747-400. It's flight 242 going to Seattle. And... what? Oh. And Alex sending the flight information. I will be looking into that. And Forza says, I love this live chat. So do I. And Mark saying, hi, hello to you. All right, let's put that in my notes. Where is it? Oh my god, I'm trying to do 50 million things at once. It's kinda... okay. Said... AA... AA2653. Alright. FLL... to Dallas. Alright, I will look into that, yeah.
American 2466, go ahead and turn left to Dallas, across runway 18 left, hold short of golf, and then contact ground point 85.
Alright, golf, 18 left to Alpha, short of golf, and point 85 for ground, 2466.
That's correct. He's going to have to work you over the other bridge. The one in front of you is closed. So
ooh, that's going to be hard to catch. That's midday. Let's see the other one. He said 606. Yeah, we can make that work. Yeah. We can make the Fort Lauderdale to Dallas work. Alex, we can make that work. And Michael 767 saying, "What's up, man? I'm chilling. How about you?" I'm absolutely vibing out here.
There's up in 684 and FB Park for runway 18 left, start takeoff. They got 18 left.
And Forza saying, I want to become a pilot because it's my dream job and I like your job too. Yeah, I mean, a pilot's a pretty reliable job. Yeah, a pilot's a pretty reliable job. I love my job as well though. No! Why? Why Turkish? No. I don't appreciate this. I don't. It's disrespectful to the community here. That is disrespectful. Turkish going east. That is disgusting. We're still gonna catch it though. I mean, it is an international flight. All right, let's watch Qantas. I think it's gonna be moving soon, and there's the TWA. Arrived. Alex saying thanks. No problem, my friend, no problem. Looks like though we're gonna have that Qantas move not far from now. And Asiana Cargo right now taxiing right there in front of your guys' screen. That is Asiana Cargo. That is a 747-400 freighter going to Seattle, flight 242. Right there, looking straight at us. And we do have American Airlines Flight 48 going to Paris, a 787-9 Dreamliner. Right now with its transponder on, we're going to try and catch that.
Bravo 11.
American Flight 86, Roger. Connected here. Whiskey Lima, cross, point left, ground 185.
Okay, cross here, excuse me, exit here, Echo 4, and then second right.
American 28-6, cross, runway 1 left, Whiskey Lima.
Taxiing pretty slow.
Oscar 1 left, Whiskey Lima, 285 American, 28.
Behind the scenes, maybe. I mean, right now, we're just trying to...
1 minute, 6980, SW Tower, Zulu, cross, runway 1 left, hold short, runway 1 right. Cross,
Trying to figure things out, making sure everything works well with the hotspot that we have here. I don't know, might be a good idea in the future. And Andrew saying, lol, I just jumped in the stream and hear kids saying how disgusting something is. I mean, that's pretty typical. And Forza saying, this is awesome. I agree. From right here where I am right now, I can tell you right now that this is awesome. I do also really like streaming. I like streaming for you guys. It's my pleasure. Wow, it's almost 9 o'clock and it's not dark yet. This is incredible. There's no sun anymore.
2432, DSW Tower, Roger. Wind 140.
And Andrew asking, what were you talking about though? So we have Turkish Airlines, a 787-9 Dreamliner, taxiing right in front of us, and it turned to the east side of the airport where we can't see it. So we're gonna only see it once it goes up in the air and above the terminals. So I was saying how disrespectful that is. And Alex saying that would be cool. I agree. And Forza saying I like A380s. What do I like? I like A350s in my opinion. Stephanie saying, is that a 747? That is indeed a 747. That is Asiana Cargo Flight 242. Who is that? Oh. And there we go, right in front of us. That is Asiana Cargo, a 747.
Yeah, he stopped, guys. You continue.
Andrew saying, you don't see many 747s around anymore, so sad. And yeah, I mean, most of them are now just cargo planes. And Alex saying, favorite plane, only Airbus, Boeing, Embraer, and Bombardier. Well, Airbus, Boeing is easy for me. Airbus is the A350. And Boeing's, it's got to be the 747-8 Intercontinental, newest version. I think it's a beautiful plane. Embraer, I'm not sure. I mean, I've only seen the E170, the E145, the E175, and the E190. Those are the only ones I've seen. So out of those, probably the E175. I mean, it's most common. Bombardier, probably the Bombardier Global 6000, honestly. And Stephanie saying, is it just me or do I have an obsession of hearing reverse thrust when landing? Agree. Reverse thrust is insane. I love reverse thrust. And Stephanie saying Boeing for me is the 777. I mean, the 777 is pretty significant in history. And Forza saying I have to log off, but keep up the good work. All right, well, have a good rest of your day. It's been a pleasure broadcasting here for you. Have a good rest of your day. And Michael 767 saying this airport is cool. I've landed here a couple of times. Yeah, I mean, this airport right now probably wouldn't be the best place. I mean, the delays here are terrible, and lines for security check, it's just not the best. But when it comes to season where it's less traffic, or when you're not in need of ground workers, then it's completely fine. And it looks like the 747 might just take off there. Forza saying, Boeing, I like the 787. I mean, look, besides the 787, the 777, and the 747, there kind of isn't really a plane that I like the most. I know some people who like the 757 just because it's historic, but I mean, I don't like it as much. I don't know, it's just weird. And Alex saying, do you get any 777-300 ERs at the DFW airport? Yes, we do. American Airlines operates them, and we do get. Sometimes we got Korean Air. They had the 777, and what's their name? Japan Airlines also operates their 777. So we've got a couple airlines that operate their 777. Oh, I forgot about. No, Emirates is the 200 LR. And there's that Asiana right now taking off. That is the Asiana Cargo, a 747-400 freighter. And looks like it might just be really light because it took off in the span of 10 seconds. I mean, a 747 that is heavy probably doesn't take off in 10 seconds and probably uses most of the runway. But that is the 747. There it is. And there's Qantas still there. And Stephanie says that DFW is cool. Is it the biggest airport, not land size, in the US, right? No, actually, land size, I think it's the second. Denver's number one. But it's not even in traffic. I think just in 2021, due to COVID, it was number one in traffic. And yes, that is correct. Denver is the biggest in land size. Oh, Turkish is gone. I think I see it. That is Turkish. Those blinking lights right there. Alex asking, when did you start live streaming thing? This is so cool. I actually started like professional streaming with actual good equipment. I started a week ago. I think it was Saturday was my first stream. I had another camera that I was streaming with for a while, but it wasn't up to my standards. And AS saying, Ozgaming9, what is your favorite type of plane? I've said this about 30 times, but I'm not afraid to say it again. It is the Airbus A350-1000.
Air Flight 1, run through the wind here, DFW or 14.
And Gemini says, hello from Australia. Wow, you're the first Australian viewer of the stream. Welcome. For you, what's on the screen is right for you, Qantas, the flying kangaroo. Wow, it's empty. Oh, we do have an arrival. We have American Airlines Flight 1560 coming in from El Paso, an Airbus A319. And it looks like China Airlines Cargo, another 747-400 freighter, is departing to Anchorage. It has been pushed back, Flight 5253. And Stephanie says, I live 30 minutes away from the airport. I think I'm somewhere around that, maybe a little bit more. But I'm also pretty close to the airport. And Stephanie says, I hear planes all the time over my house. I don't hear as many Americans. And here we have the Airbus A319 from El Paso. Spoilers up, reversers out on that A319. We're gonna go back to that Qantas, and it says, and Andrew says, out of the big airports in the US, DFW is top 5. I would say my favorite, number 1 Denver, number 2 Detroit, 3 Washington, and 4 Indianapolis, and then 5 Dallas. That's pretty high up on the list. I mean, I would say mine's probably number 3. I'd go for the 2 big ones, probably JFK, LAX, then Dallas, then probably Denver, and I actually think Washington, Dulles I like better than Reagan. Interesting though. And right now, China Airlines Cargo is starting up their engines. We can see the Iberia tail right there. And departure-wise, we do have American Airlines Flight 2346 going to Chicago O'Hare, a 737-800. And Michael says, I've got to go. I've got a flight from Las Vegas to Minneapolis at 6:15. Well, have a good flight. I'm glad you were able to join us. And there's that 737-800 right now holding short of runway 18 left. And Andrew says, I absolutely hate LAX, one of the worst passenger experience ever, I would say. Yeah, in terms of passenger experience, not the best. But I mean, it's so much harder to control the amount of traffic they have there. It is so hard to control. Edward saying hello, guys. And NHL Mike saying aloha from Honolulu, Hawaii. Hello from Dallas. This is American Eagle, a CRJ 700 that is coming in from Brownsville. It is a flight 3212 hovering over the ground there. And we have spoilers up, reversers out on that CRJ. Now going to the departure. Looks like we've got some more action going on here. Oh my god, bro. You know it's touch screen. You don't touch the screen. It senses when you touched it. And Stephanie saying, did you hear that the British Airways A380 landed at DFW for the first time ever 2 weeks ago, and yes, I wasn't there. I was actually on another British Airways flight going to Heathrow from Atlanta. I had a connection. I wanted to go on the inaugural flight, but prices were at $3,000 a ticket. It was madness. Yeah, but I wasn't there to see it. I was actually on British Airways when it landed. And there's that 737 that is heading to Chicago O'Hare. That is flight 2346. There we go, getting its nose off the ground. We're gonna stick with Qantas here as it has its strobe lights on. And Alex says, if you were to go to any airport in the U.S., which airport would it be? Probably San Francisco. I haven't been to San Francisco Airport in a while, so I'd be glad to go there. And Anar saying, really great area for spotting. It's quite far here at SFO. Oh, just talking about San Francisco. Yeah, okay, good to know then. And Stephanie saying, at least it's not Concorde price back then, lol. Yes, Concorde price back then was, no. Only businessmen and women, I guess, were able to fly on it, or millionaires. And there's the Qantas moving. But I'm going to go to an arrival of American Eagle. Actually, no, I know what we're going to go to. We're going to go to the 747 of China Airlines Cargo. You sound young, no offense, but how the heck can you afford to fly and buy good filming equipment? So that was actually for my birthday. I got most of the equipment that I wanted. I was saving up also a lot. I used some of the money I saved up too. And then Alex just clarifying that it is for plane spotting.
RTX 658 DSW Tower, runway 13 right, clear to land.
And we really start to hear the 747 engines as it starts to taxi towards us. And Ice Cold saying, nice seeing a 747. Yeah, it is. We just saw 747 like 5 minutes ago for Asiana Cargo. So we've got 2 cargo 747s, which is great.
2515 at the depot.
2515 going to Park 3 MD.
3584 DSW Tower, 18 right, clear to land, 14013.
And there's China Airlines Cargo right there. Beautiful plane.
3135 Echo 7 Bravo cross runway 18 left, stay with me.
Whoa, a big gust of wind, just some debris just flew into my eye. But I'm back. And Alex saying that it is getting dark now. Yeah, but good thing we actually do have a night mode on this camera, so we will be switching it to night mode soon. It's kind of like how in a lot of video games, when you want to use a night vision mod, it kind of turns green. That is what it's going to happen, and we will be seeing it. And James is saying worst airports are Las Vegas and Houston. Yeah, I mean, I've plane spotted from Houston and there were so many delays. Yeah, Houston, the international, well, United's hub, not not the other one. Southwest one, what is it called?
Tower, wind 14017, runway 18 right, clear to land. Fantasy 5253 heavy at Yankee, cross runway 18 right.
So it looks like those 747s don't take the whole runway. They just they lose a portion of it. And this isn't looking like I want it to. It's not looking good. Ah, I see what it's doing.
Where you park on 584?
Alex saying Houston Hobby. Yeah, that's the one. Ugh. Oh.
584 crossway left of Whiskey Lima, ground
What is it doing? Oh, okay, I see what it's doing. And Stephanie says, I have to go, but keep up the amazing work. I subbed so I can get notified whenever you start again. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I will be live sometime, either Sunday or in the middle of the week. And there's China Airlines Cargo getting a move on. And it is officially the top of the hour. It is 9 o'clock. We are officially streaming 9 o'clock. Pretty usual though, and there she goes, that 747. Getting kind of hard to see because it's getting dark out. And I think I'm going to turn on night vision. There's the landing gear getting retracted. And yes, I'm going to turn on night vision. One second. Get ready. As we have officially turned on night vision. This is officially what the title says. Night plane spotting. Live here at DFW.
Wind 14013.
There's the next departure. We've got a couple departures. And James says, I'll be at Founders Plaza next week sometime. Alright, that'll be great to see you maybe. And there's American Airlines.
Skyline 3153, connect to here, Echo to Alpha, hold short for runway 1 left. Echo Alpha 40.
And spoilers up, reversers out for that flight. That was American Airlines flight 2747 coming in from San Diego. That is an A321. And Ben says as she goes away, sorry for the delay, we had some flights to show. Yeah, that was the Queen going away. And Alex saying night vision, yes. Yes, there we go. Gemini saying 12:02 p.m. here Saturday. So here, it is actually still Friday. Alex, I'm using the Sony AX53, I'm pretty sure. That was the model I have. And flights, all right, we have, I see it, we will go to it. There it is.
47 holds.
That is
Left, Whiskey Lima.
Martin Air, a Cessna 208B Super Cargo Master. And there it is going to its area. Next arrival is American Airlines Flight 2820 coming in from San Francisco. As we were talking about San Francisco, there we go, everything about San Francisco. And Ben saying, you're cool, thank you so much. And Andrew saying, I've got a DFW to Denver flight on Wednesday. I'm 6'5" flying on Frontier. I wish you the best of luck, my man. I wish you the best of luck with those 28 inches of legroom. There's another American A321. Whoa, and spoilers up, reversers out.
Scott 280, RNAV 2B Park, 18 left, clear for takeoff.
And Alex says, I've heard that is a great camera. Yeah. And Fabib says, you are giving me some Airline Videos Junior vibes. Keep it up. Thank you so much. That really, I mean, they inspired me, really. And Azaria's saying, I'm seeing the planes from home in the app plane finder. Nice. And welcome Henry Olowski, our mod, saying Frontier, shaking my head. I agree. It's not, I mean, it's cheap. It's cheap and you get what you pay for. You really get what you pay for. And there's the departure.
Clear for takeoff on 18 left.
There it goes, and nose up.
American 1458, DFW Tower, runway 18 left, line up away.
There's 3 777s right now on your screen, and Alex says, absolutely hate Frontier, they suck. You get what you pay for. You pay the low price, you get what you pay for. And Jonah saying, wow, Andrew, you're a tall fella. Yes, sir, he is indeed a tall fella, 6'5". And we have another departure. Flight information in just a second. That is an A321.
American 1458, RNAV depart, runway 1 left, clear for takeoff.
And there it is up in the air. Nose up and gear being retracted. And Ben says, you should have more recognition. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're liking the stream. And Henry saying, you do get what you pay for, plus like $1 million for checked bags. Yes, to bring a backpack on board, it is an extra $60. Andrew saying, Frontier sucks, but I chose to fly them because I have to fly to Denver and I booked last minute. They were cheap. They are cheap, yes. There's that Iberia tail. Alex saying, same, I got inspired by Airline Videos Live and I'm planning to go live here in Fresno, but not enough traffic. You know, yeah. There's some airports where you don't have enough traffic as you want. That sucks. Like Dallas Love Field, for example. It's a great airport, but you just don't have enough traffic. You prefer to drive the extra whatever amount of time it is to go here than to go to Love Field, for example. And everyone is agreeing with me that you get what you pay for. Some people just don't get it. That is correct. People think that they're paying low price and they're going to get 40 inches of legroom, but unless you're paying $10,000 for a business class ticket, you are not going to get 40 inches of legroom. Wow, that's a bus. That is a DFW bus. That is very rare to see here.
20 Whiskey Lima, cross 20 left, ground 25.
Surprised where it's going. What happened?
Ground 25, American 2020.
Airflight 1, just confirm you do have the Beach 1900 in sight on 3 miles. Airflight 1, roger, maintain visual separation from the traffic, pass behind, not beneath, please. The wind 14013, Altimeter 29905, clear to fast call airspace as requested.
Henry saying everyone flies Frontier and laughs at least once and then regrets their life decision. Yep. Yeah, you've got to fly Frontier once to know what Frontier's like. Oh, and let's see what's going on with Iberia. Iberia should be departing in the next 20 minutes. Oh no, but it looks like our computer battery is right now not looking the best. It is at 22%. I hope Iberia, we can make Iberia our last plane. And Alex saying, did I hear about the pop tire and shuttle bus crash, both at LAX? Yes, I did hear about the 2 tires at LAX. I didn't hear about the shuttle bus, though. And this flight is going to Spokane. It is flight 303, an Airbus A320. And there it is, up in the air.
303 RNAV, 2B Park, 1 left, clear for takeoff.
And Ben saying, flying right beside the wing is the best seat. Yep, I agree. I really enjoy. Anar says Alex could head over to Lemoore. And Andrew says, I wasn't about to pay over $500 for at least a last minute ticket. Frontier was $123 round trip. I'm not rich, y'all. Yeah, I can agree. And Azaris says, I'm very surprised how ATC handles all the planes at DFW. Yeah, they've actually got, I think, 4 towers. That's plenty of people to handle it. But I am also surprised. And then Alex saying, be right back, going for a neighborhood walk right now. All right, go enjoy it. Stop using the...
Airplane 1, you're leaving a pass Bravo to the west. Radar service survey, squawk CSR, and frequency change approved. Have a good night, guys.
Speaking of Frontier, we have a Frontier departure. This isn't the departure, but this is a Delta Airlines A319 coming in from Salt Lake City. That is flight 2862. That is only 2 hours, 4 minutes flight time. Why is it not focusing? I guess it really, the camera even wants me to go to the Frontier. And there's that Frontier 28 inches of legroom. And that is Junior the Lynx livery going to Denver. Aha, so this is the flight you're going to be on probably. That is an Airbus A320neo. Whoops. You do see the TWA livery in the background. Not anymore, but it was there for a second. Even the camera wanted us to go to Frontier. It wouldn't focus on the Delta A319 from Salt Lake City.
Frontier flight 507, RNAV B Park, 1 left, clear for takeoff.
And there it goes. We're going to go to Iberia, see what's going on with that. Transponders still off. We do have American Airlines Flight 80 going to London Heathrow, a 777-300ER. That's answering your question. There are 777-300ERs here. And so it right now has its transponder turned on. In terms of arrivals, we do have American Airlines Flight 1176 coming in from Phoenix, a 737-800. And Jonah asks, what's the radio we are hearing in the background? That is Air Traffic Control Tower. And Ben giving him the answer right there. Jonah asking me how I get access. I have a scanner on my computer that then has access to, it can connect to the radio frequency that the air traffic control tower is on.
Check 2406, DF70 tower number 2, 1 right, go to land, 113011.
Check on your phone how it looks. Literally, I'm losing viewers by the second. Better data now. Reconnection successful. Let's go. Alright, just had to switch hotspots right there. A little bit spotty there. We're not looking the best. No, that sucks. Yeah, it looks like you're gonna have to literally cut it short because of that. Yeah, as we come into the Saturday evening, everyone starts using their LTE apparently. What do I do? Yeah, bro, what is this? Do they hear me fine? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to cut it. That's annoying. Oh! Ben saying that he can hear me fine. Just the screen is frozen. Okay, well, we're having some technical issues here. Trying to resolve it as soon as possible. Hotspot is just it's acting up right now. It always feels like right as we try to go into the Saturday, all of Saturday, just hotspot is trash. It's just not good enough. It doesn't support enough for us to stream. Yeah, it looks like our computer's also, yeah, we're on crunch time right now, as they call it. I guess we're gonna have to sadly cut it here. Don't know what to do. So, connected successfully. There we go. That's good. Oh, we're back. back?
Yep.
We're back. Thank you, John, for the advice. We tried it. Spoilers up, reversers out, and it worked. Can I see the generator right now? Get me the generator. Okay, it's completely dead. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to end it there then. No, Iberia just turned on its transponder. This is so unlucky. But our computer is actually on 6%, and yesterday it died before I could end the stream. And only when I got home I could end it. So I'm gonna have to sadly end it here. You guys can send your goodbyes in the chat. Also, we're experiencing internet connection issues again, so we're gonna have to cut it short. Thanks everyone for watching. It was a pleasure to stream and broadcast live DFW airport action. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better stream. You guys really made it a stream. So, bye. I'm going to stream either Sunday or sometime next week, early next week, and then late next week. So stay tuned, notifications on, get ready, because this isn't the end of us. So yeah, thank you everyone, and we're gonna